So we're on the final video for our Eid brunch, part 3, and this is a long overdue request from a very good friend. It's a simple pulao biryani, which is not very spicy, and I thought it would be a good item for the brunch table because we'll have so many other things, so we don't want any one thing to be too overwhelming or too filling. So let's see how you like it. Firstly, I've par fried 2 of the 6 onions in the list, and I'm just adding the 2 chicken breasts that have been cubed. I'm using white meat, and I'm just going to add about 4 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. The whole thing about this pulao, the whole masala, is a play of onion, lots of onion and lots of garlic. And that's what makes all the rice tangy and, filled with flavor, not too much spice. So we're going to just mix this up a little bit and let the rawness go away from the chicken, and let the ginger and garlic cook with it, cook with the onion. And now this is the rest of the 4 onions. They've been caramelized and reduced slowly with oil and water. And if you want a demo of how to do that, then you can find it in my fish curry video. I've done that in detail there. And again, this will add a lot to the flavor. And these are the masalas. And for now, we're only going to add just the cloves and the big elaichi and peppercorns. That's what we're adding, and the garam masala powder and salt. That's it. The rest will go into the water for the rice. So that's it for the masalas here. And you just mix it nicely. Just make sure it doesn't burn. Okay, so when it starts to look like this after about 5 to 10 minutes of, cooking a little bit, you add a little bit of yogurt. That would be about a half a cup. And mix it. And then just add a little water and let it simmer again. And meanwhile, I've put some water to boil in a pot for the rice, and I always add my green chilies and cardamom to the water instead of to the korma. This is because when you cook the rice, it will take on all the flavors. Every grain of rice will have the beautiful fragrance of green chili in it. It tastes fantastic. So we're just going to put all of that. And yes, there's about 4 teaspoons of salt in the water. The water has to, as Chef Michael Smith says, it has to taste like the ocean. He says that for his pasta water. So I say that for biryani. And you cook it, and you'll cook it for about, on high for about 10 to 15, not even 10 to 15, about 5 to 7 minutes. And you have to check the rice. And if you look very closely, you'll see just a little bit of not done rice, al dente rice left over. And that's when you cover it and you drain it. Or you can put it through a colander. These pans are really good. I really like them. And then once you've drained the rice, you're going to layer your biryani. So this is an interesting process. And here's your korma that's ready. So here I have about a tablespoon of kyora, a pinch of saffron and yellow food coloring. and I add a small amount of rice to that for the layering. I don't put the color directly into the rice. I color some rice and then add the colored rice to the white rice. So we'll start off with the white rice, and I always like to do this in a flat casserole. You can do it in two casseroles or very one large one. It just gives the rice and the layers a lot of, flexibility, and it keeps the rice from being compressed. But you can actually do it in a pan if you want to. I mean, most people do it that way. So now to that rice, I'm going to layer a little bit of the yellow, and then I'm going to cover them again with white rice because I don't want the yellow in the rice to be dirtied by the korma. And then comes the korma. So I'm just going to layer it on top there, and I'm going to use all of the korma in the middle, just one layer of korma. And all the gravy, see, this is wonderful gravy. It tastes amazing when mixed with the rice. I'm going to put the rest of the white rice, the other half of the white rice, and just layer it completely. And there's one of the chilies in there. You can take out the tail if you want. You know, I just break the spines and I just put them in there. And then you cover it with the rest of your fragrant colored rice. Cover it with foil, and then in a preheated oven at 375 degrees, just let it cook further for 15 minutes, and it will be ready. So here we are. And now we take a fork or something flat. I like to use a large fork for this because I don't like to break the rice. And it's so easy to, just turn it over and mix it. Like just one turn will do your mixing for you if you do it in a flat vessel. That's why I like to do it in, a flat casserole. Just one turn and the rice is mixed. All the layers come together. And then you can just garnish it with some green chili and coriander if you like, or you can go with fried onion too. It just depends on your taste, and the biryani is ready.